Hi folks, my name is Gerdes. I'm just a professor trying to provide updates on the war in Ukraine so that you can understand context. Over the last couple of days, I talked about Joe Blogs, how he's been hacked and his website was stolen. In this video here, just 2 days ago, I explained what happened. And then in this update video yesterday, I explained how he created a new account and he's trying to get his old account back. But in the meantime, he's trying to build this up. And that's because he's trying to get everything back in place, bracing against the worst case scenario. Here's his video today. I want to talk about two things. I want to talk about what's happened to him and then talk about some internet security things and solicit your ideas as well. Okay, so here he's talking about his hacked update, and here, let's listen.
Hi guys, just wanted to give you a quick update as to what's happening with the hacking situation and my channel. Well, the good news is that the hackers have now been removed from the channel. YouTube have deleted all of their videos and taken them off, so they won't make any financial gain from this. So that is the one positive. The bad news is that they've also deleted my entire channel.
Okay, so the hackers actually took over his channel and then they were running some looping crypto commercial, and like he had 360,000 subscribers. And when I was looking at it doing the video, there were 68,000 watching that crypto commercial as if Joe had put it out there. And so, okay, that's the background there.
And I had 360,000 subscribers that took me around 3.5 years to build up. And I posted around 1,000 videos. So that's around 1,000 days work of work that I've put into this, and it's all gone. Now, obviously, I've submitted an appeal. I've said, this isn't anything to do with me. I'm the victim here, and I don't really see that I should be the one losing out because somebody hacked my channel. Now, I'm waiting to hear back from Google and YouTube. But in the meantime, what they've done is removed me from their AdSense program. And the AdSense program is how creators get paid. You get paid half of the revenue from all of the ads that are on your channel. So as it stands at the moment, I don't have any way of earning any money through YouTube. And unfortunately for me, this is my livelihood. This is what I'm relying upon. So it's a tough time right now. And I'd just like to say thank you so much to everybody that sent me messages of support, that have bought me coffee. And there have been so many coffees over the last few days. Thank you so much. I know a lot of people, it's the first time you've actually ever sent a coffee. So I really appreciate that. And some of you have been extremely generous with the coffees. So thank you for that. I'd also like to say thank you to all the people who signed up through Patreon. Really, really appreciate that support. And also my existing patrons who've increased their subscriptions. I really, really appreciate it. I can't tell you how much it means to me to know that everybody out there is rooting for me and hoping that we get this situation sorted. In the meantime, I've set up this new channel. And the reason I've done that is that I just don't know whether or not I'm going to get my old channel back. So if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to it, because I need to build up the subscriber base, because the algorithm really looks at how many subscribers you've got, and it also looks at who's watching your videos and how long they're watching them for. So if you have time, please watch one of my videos, because I need to clock up the hours, not just the subscribers. I also need the hours viewed. So if you do have the time, please just click on a video. Maybe you've already seen it, you don't have to watch it again. I would have uploaded more videos, but because it's a new channel, I'm limited in terms of how many videos I can actually upload. And I hit the limit of around 10, and then Google locked me out of it. They wouldn't let me upload anymore. I've had to submit a form, and I'm waiting for verification to get signed off for that. So I will upload more videos when I get the chance. But in the meantime, please help me to grow this new channel, and I'll keep you posted as to what's happening with the old channel. Hopefully it will get reinstated. Hopefully I will be reinstated to the AdSense program. But in the meantime, it's a pretty horrible period, and I'll keep you posted. But thank you.
Okay, so that's his message. Now, I also want to say this. Yesterday morning before my live stream, he had 1.7 thousand subscribers. He's now at 13,000, which is pretty good for overnight, but remember, he had 360,000. So if you want to be helpful to him, go to Joe Blogs, and it's at Joe Blogs -HG2JX. I guess that was assigned by you know, like when they try to put in Joe Blogs as another name, they assign that. But if you go and you watch any of his videos, and he's got some really good videos, like I look at what you're interested in about Russia and bankruptcies, or this is the one that I highlighted in one of my videos last week, or something about China, or whatever else. If you go and you watch these videos, the time that you spend just watching will help him be able to remonetize. And he said, like, this is his actual job now, like his full-time job. So this is really, really devastating. Now, he's not the only one that this has happened to. I was on the shills last night, and some very weird things are happening. Like here, I was trying to upload my daily brief this morning, and I click publish, and it waits and waits, and then says, we had trouble saving your video, retrying 1 second, retry. Now this has happened to me for the last week. We had trouble saving your video, retrying in 7 seconds. Again, this keeps happening and happening. Sorry, we're not able to save your video. And so I have to keep like clicking on it and clicking on it and clicking on it in order to get this to actually load up. And it's a very, very strange thing. I don't know why YouTube is doing this. So YouTube has some squirrely issues to begin with, but then I was on the shills yesterday, and Johnny Pierce said this.
Videos are gone. And if you want to help, you get on Twitter, X, whatever, and you do @Team YouTube, and you let them know that his channel was honestly...
Here, I was just talking about what happened to Joe Blogs, and this is Dick Dawson talking about how to go help Joe Blogs.
And truly stolen from him.
Yeah.
Linus Tech Tips and a few have even had this happen. We're talking million sub channels, right?
I've had a bit of a scare over the last 48 hours because my channel was also somewhat hacked. So my watch history started changing, and I started getting stacked lists of videos I've never seen from like Indonesia, Thailand, Turkey. Wow. And so I knew that Joe.
So something very weird is going on. I don't know if it's Russian trolls or just plain old vanilla hackers that are just trying to steal money or whatever. So it's a really strange thing, but we have to pay close attention to this, because what we just saw happen to Joe, we don't want to happen to others within the YouTuber community.
Blogs had what had happened to Joe Blogs, and I was like, oh dear. And straight away, I changed my Google password, my Microsoft password, because that's a backup email.
Yeah.
And I didn't have two-step verification on my Microsoft, and I think that's how they've got through. I did have two-step verification on Google, and as annoying as that kind of stuff is, it made me realize, oh my goodness, it is easy for people to get in the back door, and so I'm now going to be super tight on making sure, passwords and two-step verification and all that.
You got to be on it. Earlier and mentioned this. So I had a hard time in the last few days posting. Like, it won't post, and you were talking about it.
And that's what I'm showing you here, is it still is not posting my YouTube. I don't know that this is related to anything. It could be just YouTube specific, not hacking. But I went and changed my passwords real quick after what happened to Joe Blogs. So what I'm asking you now is, what else should I be doing about internet security while I'm trying to publish here in real time, trying to publish my daily brief? See how hard this is? And what else should I be doing? I changed my passwords. I probably ought to be backing something up. But what are your suggestions for that? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for sharing that with me. And thank you for the likes, the shares, the subscribes. Please go over to Joe Blogs. I'm going to actually put him as the subscribe feature on the end screen here. And go over to Joe Blogs and watch something there to run up his clock time so that he can get himself remonetized and get back in the game. Thank you for the likes, shares, subscribes, and the coffees, and thank you for being the kind of person that cares about Ukraine.